Good morning, everybody. How's it going today? I'm Govier Go Home. This is the Sunday brunch kit builds for May 29th. And we're gonna do some stuff. And Alexis is here as well. Hello. She was like climbing up my leg doing one of these things. What do you want? Nothing? You're good? Can I continue? Okay. All right, I'm good. So every Sunday around noon, which it is, good afternoon, I do a live for, sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's a little bit more than an hour, and I build kits and various things. Today I'm going to paint something and I'm going to weather something. So a little bit of A, a little bit of B. And if anyone wants to join, keep it train related, and there's the link there in the chat. So I'm going to get rid of that because you know that it's the Sunday brunch kit builds, and it takes up a huge amount of space there. There we go. If you don't already subscribe, I noticed that 50% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you like what you see, definitely subscribe. That way you'll be notified when I put out something neat, like a video or a live. I'm doing a lot of lives. Do live train runnings around the same time. Sundays are the brunch kit builds, and Thursdays are GVO After Dark and Keeping Track, and Third Rail Thursday. Whether it's my channel, Tim's, or Mark's, we always have something going on. Speaking of Mark, hey Mark, thanks for joining. And Bubs, why are you not at the club? Mark, why are you not at the club? Hey Mike, and the Closet Branch, how's it going, everybody? Oh, we got a guest. Hey Terry, how's it going?
Good. We're at the club. Yeah, we're at the club. I forgot my mic, so you probably won't be able to hear me. But anyways.
Oh, I can totally hear you. Yep.
Oh.
And what are you running there? Is that a BC Rail?
Yeah, that's Tristan's running that.
Oh, nice. Hey, Tristan. Or Tal Train.
It's coming all across it's at Jackfish Bay. It's coming with a crude oil train.
How many cars are you pulling?
I think there's 18 or 17 cars.
Right on. I'm just gonna go full screen for you here. While I'm going to adjust so that I can start working away here as well. That is a nice looking train. Are those are the scale trains, tankers, right?
Yes, they are the scale trains, rivet counter, crude oil cars. Deep Rock is the reporting markings on them.
It's a little fuzzy. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little fuzzy, but you can still tell it's a tanker train.
Yeah, we're on the basement, eh? So
yeah,
you know all about that.
Oh yeah. Reception's not the best, but still running trains, so it's still fun. That's good. Now you were saying to me earlier that this is you're doing the massive layout this time.
Yeah, so I'll just I'll give you a little overview here. That's the main line that train's running down there now.
Oof.
And it goes down, and you'll see the east loop sign way down there. So you'll turn around and come back this way and follow this track, and it'll go back over to there, and then back over like over here, and it goes all the way down to the end there where that green wall is, across, and comes back up here And this is our new staging yard here, right here.
Oh, nice.
So we just park trains here, and
So is
it'll
this
come in, and it'll go around then that loop, and then go back around and come around. There's some of the locomotives that are sitting around here today,
nice? So
and
you still got
that's
a
about it.
loop at each end, right? And then,
Pardon me?
so you still got a loop at each end there where you're able to just do one continuous run.
Yeah, it runs loop to loop.
Nice.
So you can let me know about that other thing that we were just talking about there whenever you get a chance.
Yes. It's most likely a yes. So I'll say that. With installments, I'm sure, but yeah, I'll probably need it anyway. So
Okay. Well, we could talk about it later anyway, so that's fine.
yeah.
Anyways, my battery's kind of down, so I just wanted to come on quick and show you what's going on here today.
All right. Well, I know that you're going to be busy next weekend, so we probably and I'll be out of town, so we won't be doing the brunch build next weekend. But hopefully, in a couple of weeks, we can get back to the norm.
Yeah, okay, that sounds cool.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for sharing with us today.
Yeah, all right, no problem.
You have a good one.
All right, see you later.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Sparky. How's it going, Sparky? Yeah, what is normal, right? Mike, thank you so much for the super sticker. I don't have a train whistle. I wish I had a train whistle here because I would totally, woo woo, kind of deal. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And oh yeah, I have to bring that poster, Mike. I'll remember. I'll remember it down. I've got it. I've got it. It's here. I'm going to bring it for you next week. Which just under a week. Just under a week. The YouTube model railroader meet in Tilsonburg next Saturday. That's exciting. Yesterday was a week. I should have done a live, but I find that my Saturdays are family days, so I don't do much with the layout, and I don't do lives or streams on Saturdays because that's the time that I spend with the family, despite the fact that no one was really around yesterday. So yeah, but that's normally how it is. Yeah, and that was Perry, and he was at the Ottawa HO-Track, the HO Model Railroad layout, downtown Ottawa. They're going to be in Arnprior for the Arnprior train show next weekend. So if you can't make it out to Tilsonburg, but you can make it to Arnprior, go check them out. They'll have a large setup because they're doing obviously a train show. So go check them out. Say hey. You'll see Perry there. I think Bubs will be there, and a bunch of other cool guys that I know from the club. And also, it's a train show, and who doesn't like a train show? So this thing I'm working on here, this is a sanding tower, by the way, and the top is supposed to be blue, so that's why I'm painting that blue, and the rest of it's probably going to be like black with hints of silver. So I'm just going to start with the weird color first. So. But I've already painted the whole thing white. I did the white primer on it so that it's a little bit easier to paint, and it will take the color that much easier. What are you guys working on? Is everybody working on something? I know it's like really nice out right now. It should be cleaning the car or something. I'll probably do that after this, but definitely have to give the car a bath and a detail job. And maybe cut the front lawn. Maybe. yeah, next week is going to be really exciting. Like I haven't seen Sparky in forever. Mark, I see Mark time to time, but we always chat, so you know, it's he's always around. And a lot of these guys I have not met yet. Like even Bernard, I've been working with Bernard for a while, and I've never met him face to face. So it'd be nice to meet him. I'll be going out there on Friday, so I should be down to mini prints around, I want to say between 1 and 2, depending on traffic and all that, and what time I can get out of Ottawa. And that's my day. That'll be my Friday, anyways. Gardening this week, yeah, seems like a good time of year for that. Everything seems slow right now, so it's like might as well get all the chores and other housework done. But don't forget to take some time to work on the layout. I did run my cleaning car yesterday, just for a little bit, just because I try to do a little something every single day, right? But my North Bay yard, which I've barely touched beyond like, doing the scenic stuff and whatnot, I emptied all the cars out of there because it was a dumping ground for rolling stock. I mean, 7 tracks, so you gotta put them to use, right? So I got like 7 tracks in there. 3 of them go into a building, but none of the tracks have been cleaned since I did all the ground cover and all that. So I was able to get most of that cleaned last couple of days. I think I did 2 tracks the other night in between shifts of work, and then I finished off the other 5 tracks yesterday. And then there's some bushes that I had put at the back, like behind the farthest track, and they were a little too close. I'll admit, I made a little bit of an error, but I was able to trim the hedges, as they say, and cut back on those bushes there. So now there's lots of clearance for cars to go by, and nothing gets disturbed or interrupted there. So I'm very happy with that. There we go. Okay, so I did the blue on the part there. I don't have my little cup of water here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over here for a moment. If you can bear with me, I'm just going to rinse it off. You'll probably hear me, rinsing it off. And I'll be right back. It takes 2 seconds. All right. Ow. The camera hit me. Ugh. Okay. Hey, Richard Martin, how's it going? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, yeah, I'm going to let that dry for a moment there. And while that's drying, I'm going to do a bit of weathering on this car here. So, I did 2 different styles here. So, I did some decals on this side, as you can see, some graffiti there. These, I believe, are from Micromark. Not a fan. They do look very pasted on there, but what I did on this side, I looked up the picture of TVOX or T-Box with this reporting number, the 661229, and I copied the graffiti that's on the real one onto this one. And this was all done with paint marker. Now, I had originally done it with paint marker, and it was terrible. And then Tim from They Make It Like That suggested some paint markers. So I went out and I picked them up, and I just went over it. And you can see it's way brighter than, well, I don't know if you saw the before, but yeah, it's way better now than what it was before. So the only problem with this car is that when I compare this to the prototype, the yellow on this one here is way too bright. This is too new of a car. So I have to basically dumb this down now so that the yellow is not so yellow. It's more of like a whitish yellow. These are the pastels I use. This is how I weather. I got this on eBay. You can look it up just by looking at that. There was, I think, about 4 different sizes, and this one here comes with 64 colors, which is probably more than enough. But for those who like a wider range of colors, I think there was like a 100 and some odd pastel color box. And there's your rainbow there. Lots of colors to choose from. And I apply it in a couple of different ways. If I can get hold of my brushes. There's probably going to need a couple, but I got to see which ones I have here. Because I like to use a bit more of a stiffer brush. There we go. Like that one's pretty good. And then I also use Q-tips. Q-tips are great because it won't damage the car, and especially if you're just doing it lightly, then you're not hurting anything. So if I want a lighter orangish yellow, I'll probably go with something like this here. And I'm just going to see how that looks. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I want. So I wonder if I can. Now, I've already done the clear coat over this, where it dulls it down. But even after doing that, it's still very shiny. So hopefully, doing this will also get rid of all that. Now, sometimes as well, if I want to make this, because there's colors on here, right? There's colors, and I really want it to, cover that up. I'll just put my line here, and then what we'll do is we'll just take this and I brush it down. I'll do one half of this and I'll show you, and then you'll see the left side to the right side comparison as to how much it's actually been lightened. And on top of the yellow that we're lightening here, I'm also going to be adding dirt to it as well. I won't need to really add any rust to the sides. Going off the prototype though, probably won't need any. Might add a tiny bit, but nothing too crazy. DS Media Productions, how's it going? And Wicked Insanity, how's it going? Thanks for joining, everybody. So I'm just weathering up a car here using my pastels. Okay, and I like how it looks. Now, another thing that I could probably do to lighten it up even more, there's a white pastel here. So I'm going to add a bit of white to it. And that will really help to lighten it up. I'll have to show you like close up after, because the lights that I have here, they're very bright. I intended to have my room lit with high efficient LED bulb lights up above, which you can tell they're bright, but it really whitewashes everything. Like right now that car looks white, but really if you look close enough, there, you can kind of see the difference between the two sides. So it, yeah, you have to forgive me about that light. And then I ended up getting individual layout lights because even with the lights above, it's like it doesn't get right under the layout. So I had to do that separately. And Derek, how's it going, Derek? Okay, so now that I've lightened that up, and pastels, I think for something like this here, this is like the cheaper alternative. Like you can get weathering powders and whatnot, but they're usually, you know, pretty expensive, or you know, you only get so much in a little container. But this here, like you get a variety, and it goes on light, and it makes a big difference. And yeah, you can really mix the colors together here and whatnot. This is just the way I've always done it. I'm sure there's many ways you could do this. So now there's a specific color I use for my dirt, and it is this one. None of these are labeled, by the way, or named. So yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult when it comes to doing this or explaining to you. It's just it's a dirt color. And I usually like to go along the bottom, because the dirt doesn't fly that high, and it's basically just going over the graffiti area and right along the bottom there. Everything's good out here in Ottawa. There's still a lot of areas without power from last week, which, you know, I'm sure they're working through. So hopefully everyone's okay. But yeah, we've been good. Slowly restocking the refrigerator. I think we ended up getting rid of 7 garbage bags. You know, the big black garbage bags. We took 7 full bags of like meat and condiments and dairy stuff. Like we stock a lot of stuff like that, like the dairy stuff for the kids for their lunches, yogurts and all that. Yeah, it's all gone. This is no good, right? Like, it wasn't refrigerated for 2 days. Frozen pizzas. That was so hard for me to get rid of. My wife pulled them out of the freezer. I'm like, please tell me the pizzas are good. And she's like, took it out of the box. The box was like moist. And if you're not a fan of wet cardboard, then yeah, you could just imagine how that went. And I was so disappointed. I was like, no, not my pizzas. So, but yeah, luckily the city set up things like that where you can take all your spoiled food and whatnot. It was actually they set one up at my wife's high school, which is like 5 minutes down the road from where we live. So we went, and they had a backhoe, and you just put your bags in the backhoe at the in the front of it, and it puts it into the dumpster thingy for you. So, but yeah. So that was fun. I want to lighten this up. Sometimes I just take it right out and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to put it right on here. And I usually also work end to end as well. So I start, on the left side and then slowly make my way to the right side. And it's just a white that I'm using now to lighten up the big black doors. I actually, funny thing you say that, because Derek had mentioned about pizzas going right onto the barbecue. I actually made craft dinner on the barbecue, so that was neat, very different. It's not like one of those things where it's like I should be proud of this because it's just craft dinner, but I've never made craft dinner on a barbecue before, so that was neat. Ha. I really like the ones that, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was Atlas. Atlas did those really nice all white refrigerator cars, and they came with sound. So there's like a little speaker in there and whatnot, and when you activate the car or you put it on track with power going to it, it almost sounds like the generator. And you get a couple of those on a full train, and yeah, it adds to it, right? Like, you guys have heard sound cars before. Well, it's another version of that. The problem with those is that you would most likely see those cars closer to the south, like in Florida and whatnot, where it's really hot, and they need to have the refrigerated cars. I'm pretty sure that you'd have refrigerated cars out here too, but things tend to stay colder for some reason. Is that Canada weather, eh? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of show you this so far. So I really want to lighten it up, and hopefully you can see that without the shadow. So this side here doesn't have any weathering. It just has the normal yellow, and I lightened it up on this side here by doing a lighter yellow, and there's also a bit of white. I think I want to take off a bit more white just because it does seem very light, but it dulled down the red and blue T-Box logo, which is what I really wanted to do. That's what I really want to achieve, if anything, so that it's not super bright. Yeah, because these cars get real sun faded, so that yellow does not stay bright for long. Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks, Richard and Mike. Now I got to do the other side. So back to my original. So you can see I'm using the, there's a couple of different yellows. Like this one's very bright, and then these ones are more orange. So I'm sticking with the, it's almost like a super light yellow, like a sunshine yellow. And then when you mix that with white, it just makes it even lighter. So I put it on here just by using the Q-tip, you know. And these are fairly flat panels too, so. I go right along the top and right along the sides. Got to go over the ladder. And because I am weathering this, I don't have to do the patching, right? I did the patching for when I did the graffiti, but I've taken that off, and now I'm weathering it all as is. Just something to note. And if anybody else is working on anything, or you just working on the layout, or if you're running some trains or anything and you want to jump on here, let me know. I'll put the link up there for you. So again, trying to keep this as prototypical to the real one as possible. I don't always do everything prototypical. I'm not like a rivet counter or anything, and I know there's been a lot of discussion of, you know, rivet counting, and, you know, does it take the fun out of it? Yes and no. I mean, if somebody is nitpicking your stuff and saying that's wrong, that was never there, that shouldn't be like that, you know, that takes the fun out of it. But when you detail up a locomotive to look exactly like the prototype, and you really just took a shell and detail parts, and you did a better job than the actual manufacturer, that's impressive. And that is some really nice, you know, prototypical or rivet counting that you can do. I don't find that hurts, right? So yeah, that doesn't hurt at all. But when you nitpick someone's work and say, no, that's dumb, or that, you know, that's wrong, it's very discouraging. So try to be as open-minded as possible, keeping in mind that, you know, everybody has different skill sets, and everybody sees railroading differently. You know, you're not going to have the same opinion that everybody is going to have, right? So be open-minded, because you could learn something or you can teach someone something without being mean about it too, right? I think that's why a lot of the young guys are very worried about, doing certain things or sharing certain things, because they get ridiculed on everything already. So why add to that? It's supposed to be fun. Don't take away the fun. I already did color the wheels for this. I actually used the same marker that you would use for a rust on a rail brown kind of color, and I did the inside of the wheels, which I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot, and see how easy it is, and it worked. So, and it looks okay. It doesn't look terrible, but. Oh, Mike, you're at work? On a Sunday. I mean, I wanted to talk. The only reason why I'm not working today is because I'm on holidays. So, yeah, they actually let me have a week off. Looks cool. Okay, I'm gonna do the white, and I gotta lighten up here. All right, Dwayne, you have yourself a good one. Thanks again for stopping by. Yeah, we do this every Sunday. Normally, there's a couple other guys with me, but I think Bubs is out of town this week, and it's also the Ottawa Club meet, as you saw. So there's that. For next week, or for this week, I guess we can say, because some people's weeks start on a Sunday. So for this week, I'll be doing the Wednesday train running. I have a plan for that, and because I like to plan out what I'm going to do ahead of time. Normally, I run trains around the layout for something like that, but I'm going to do something a little different. Keep things interesting, right? But you'll have to tune in to see that. And then Thursday night is normally Third Rail Thursday. And because it's going to be the first Thursday of June, it's actually going to be Tim from They Make It Like That. So we'll be over on Tim's channel chatting. Yeah, dig that. So I lightened the car up quite a bit, and as you can see, I'm just going to add a bit of dirt, and then it'll just be right along the bottom there. I already did some on this side, but you can't really see it because of all the green, so I'm going to go over it a bit more, make things a little bit darker. Everything trains. Hey, Chris, I never forgot about you. Just been busy planning to post again with the CN Heritage stuff. Oh yeah, no, you're still doing a lot of stuff there, so keep at it, and all good. This is come as you are kind of channel. You can show up anytime. You're always welcome. Oh, speak of the devil, because we just mentioned him.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Just taking it easy today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No modeling. No training.
Well, no. There's no train running where I am right now. But probably later this afternoon after the live stream here, I may just put that skit together for you.
Oh, the numbering?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I had an extra 4 cars, so I had 2 cars with the same number. So Bubs is actually, he's taken it upon himself to renumber one of my cars, one of my doubles, so that I have 2 different cars with 2 different numbers. So that'll be fun to see. And you're doing a video on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the video together and then I'll get it to you as soon as. Oh, yeah, I'll probably get it to you when I can.
No worries. I know you're a busy guy, so no rush.
Oh yeah, just had lunch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess it's that time of day, right?
So you're just doing some weathering?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
It looks better in person. I don't think that the camera picks up all that well, but
Yeah.
hopefully it looks neat.
No, it looks good. Good, man. Looks good.
You never really know, you know? It's like we're our own worst critics sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. So what were you talking to me about earlier? What are you talking about me earlier about?
Oh, because I had literally just mentioned, I was like, normally I've got Bubs here and he's normally working on something, but he's out of town. And Perry sometimes shows up. Perry was on earlier, actually, from the club.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Him and Tristan were running a crude oil tanker train. So
Okay.
he wanted to share that with us, and yeah.
That's,
so he showed up
yeah.
for a little bit there too.
Yeah, today. Yeah, also today was the day they actually. This weekend they brought in the big staging yard too.
Yes, yeah, the new yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gave us a little bit of a tour as well, and yeah.
Nice.
Definitely did not disappoint. He also he texted me just before the show. You'll never guess what he wants to sell me.
What?
Well, you got to guess. That's part of it. He's got something.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay. I know what it is.
Yeah.
Does that already know, or do you want to try to keep that a secret?
I'll keep it on the DL.
Okay.
Until I cut the check. Or multiple checks, I should say. But yeah. I'm excited personally. So.
No, that's good. I think I'm coming. Like I'm watching the YouTube stream. I think I'm coming in a little bit bad on the YouTube side compared to SteamYard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's a little. It looks like a little bit of 8-bit.
It's a little fuzzy, yeah. A little fuzzy.
Because that's weird. Because on my camera, I'm coming in pretty clear.
Because you're seeing it raw, where it's being transferred over the internet.
Okay.
At that point.
Yeah. Well, if I had my phone set up, which I don't right now, it'd probably be a lot better because that's a 1080p camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did go down to the harbor, though, in the town that I'm in, and there's a lake boat sitting there.
The lake boat or a lake boat?
A lake boat, a big self-unloader.
Ooh. Is that a rental unit? Like, can you rent it?
No.
Oh.
It's a 700. It's a 700 plus footer.
Oh wow.
Hang on. I got the photos here. I'll send you a photo that I sent to Perry. Hang on a sec. I'll send it to you through Messenger.
He's coming in fuzzy because he needs a shave. Right? You need a shave.
Oh no. This is glorious.
It's glorious. Oh, you sent me a picture.
So there you go. There. Yeah.
Jeez. It's empty though. Wouldn't that normally carry like containers?
Nope. That is a bulk freighter. Bulk self-unloader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was
see the
thinking a
boom?
lot smaller. That's why I'm like,
Oh
can you
no,
rent it?
that's
Now I feel stupid.
yeah. The Algoma Compass.
What are they using that for?
No, that's just a bulk freighter. That's from a steam. That's from the Algoma Steamship Company.
Oh,
It's just berthed in the harbor. That's all.
oh. Trying to get these.
Yeah. Well, I also went. There's a little marine and rail museum there too, and I actually got to play with an old hand thrower that used to be part of the CN. It used to be a CN branch line that used to come into the town there, and then they ripped up the track, but there's still a little bit of left, and you can actually play with a switch there.
Oh, nice.
I did not want Facebook. I just got an email from something, and I'm quickly trying to check this up.
Can you see those dirt lines? Does that look?
Yeah, that looks really good. I could see that. It's coming in like high def from my end.
Really? Oh wow! I wish I could see high def right now.
Yeah.
Huh.
You can't. I can see high def from right now.
Yeah. No, I know you're out of town doing your thing there, but there's requests that you get back at it and you do some work on some cars and stuff on the live.
Who's saying that?
Mike.
Oh, he's got to. Oh, wait, no, I'm reading the chat there. It says, "See you guys next live. Got to get back to it."
Oh, he's got to get back to it. Oh, I thought he was saying that you got to get back to it. Oh yeah, because he's at work, I think.
Yeah.
So what did you think of that? Because you watched GVO After Dark, right? You were there.
Yeah, a little bit of it there. I watched like maybe 20, 30 minutes of it there before I had to call it a night because I had to get up early in the morning for work.
Did you see the car that?
Oh yeah, the bulk car basically for either wood chips or scrap.
Yeah. There's also a garbage one too.
Yeah, I saw that there from Lauren. It looks really good.
Yeah. I'm surprised he showed as much as he did. I'm really excited. I'm going to need a couple for my layout. It doesn't really go with what I run, but I've got a scrapyard that I could definitely use them for.
Oh yeah, and then use your gondolas for the steel mill as well.
Yep.
Well, you can actually have like a mix mash of different, like either that or it all depends. It's your layout. It's what you want to do with it.
True. But you know me, I like to do somewhat realistic things. Like I still run a caboose because that's the era that I live in. I love that era, but that's just for O&R with.
Oh yeah.
With the VIA stuff, I like the newer stuff compared to the older stuff. Do you have any new acquisitions or anything on the way?
Well, I talked to Tristan. He's going to try and help me because you know how he got that the Decals first for his unit and all that.
Yes.
He's going to try. he's going to try and help me with his guy to try and get me the decals to do those leaser F59s.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, the actual RBRX units.
Apparently, there was 3 or 4 different leaser units.
Actually, I could tell you right now is that company had quite a few leaser units.
No, I mean
Mostly,
like names. Just the name part of it, not the amount they had.
oh, just give me a minute here. See, by railroad.
But that's something that Rapido honestly should have considered. Like, let's add some decals to these, as a courtesy.
They used to.
Yeah, like they did it with the LRCs and the F7s, F9s.
And if you look at my GMD one, my first one, my 567, there's a decal sheet in that one too.
Is there?
Yep.
Did you take? I didn't notice it. I didn't go through the book and stuff. I've got your little.
It's not 1402. If you look at 1121.
Yeah.
It's 1121 that has them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the units that VIA did lease from this company were actually 18520 to 18524. It was 5 units they leased for a couple of years.
Okay. So you're doing it based off of lame.
What?
Part of the decal came off.
Oh no.
See, that's why I hate micro scale. It's like it doesn't stay on properly. Like even when you do the clear coat, that makes me so mad.
Yeah. But yeah, like
sorry, you were saying.
It was 3 to 5 that were being used around Montreal and into Quebec. Yeah. So yeah, the rail company that I'm trying to do, it's called Rosen Baudin Railway Group. So that's the RBR. That's the RBRX reporting mark.
Yeah. You probably won't have to do too much work to it as long as it already has the blue background, right?
Yeah. I just if it has the blue, that's going to be pretty much it. The only other thing I'd have to do is with the number boards, I just got to be careful with them.
Yeah.
Because they're 5-digit number boards.
I think the next thing I really need to figure out is how to model more of a fall season opposed to summer, because both my bottom and my second level are more summer, but I have to start incorporating more fall into it. So like changing the color of the grass, and depending on how drastic I want to go, but
yeah, it all depends. So I went and saw the new movie last night, which was good. I recommend go see it.
Top Gun?
Yes.
Is Iron Man in that?
No.
Is it? Oh no, I probably won't see it. I got to be honest with you. I'm just like I'm one of those I watch a lot of just like mostly Marvel movies and stuff like that. Unless it's like because like Steph likes horror movies, so I get pawned into going to see like Scream and Freddy and Jason and all that. I don't like it, but the things you do, right?
Yeah.
Things we do for our wives.
But if you do watch it, you definitely got to watch the first one to psych you up to it. It's a really good movie. And you got to go see it in theaters. It just, On a small screen, it just doesn't do justice. You got to watch it on the big screen.
Well, it's fine because when I went to take, like the wife and I went and took the kids to see the newest Spider-Man movie, and we saw it in IMAX. And
Yeah.
there was a trailer for Top Gun in like just before the movie.
Yeah.
But for some reason, and I don't know if that's how it normally is or if I'm just getting old or what, but they had the volume to the speakers in the IMAX so loud you'd swear there was literally a jet in the
Yep.
like the kids were sitting there watching the movie like this because it was too loud. It's crazy. And it's like you pay to watch a movie and then it's like you can't even enjoy it because it's too loud. But anyway, long story short, the trailer looks really good. And I saw the trailer in IMAX.
Oh yeah, well, it's pretty good, like really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, the
If you
first
can,
one came out. Top
in
Gun
80,
came out when I was like
86.
86. So I was literally 1 year old.
Yeah. I was born that year. So, but like I said, man, I'd watch it. It's one hell of a show, one hell of a movie.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, he always does a great job in whatever he does, anyways. Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Mr. Cruise, Mr. Cruise.
Yeah, Highland Mooch Squad saw the first one before going to DC. Almost signed up for the U.S. Navy.
If that don't make you want to fly a plane, I don't know what does.
Mm.
This is coming out very uneven on this side. It's like I need more lightness. Lightness. Lighten up. Come on. Probably have to do the white over the still.
That could be actually in my mailbox. That package delivered. I don't know if it was done by DHL or. No.
Oh, give me 1 second. I got to mute me for a second here. I don't think I'm muted now. You guys can hear me. I had to mute my phone for a second there because I got a phone call. But yeah, we're good. We're good. Alrighty. And Bub's disappeared, and he's coming back right now.
Sorry about that. Internet connection up here.
All good. All good. Yeah, I just got a phone call, so I had to mute my mic too, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. apparently a parcel showed up Friday for me. Should tell my buddy, but that's the thing. I just don't know if the parcel it was from Amazon. It says it was delivered by DHL, but I don't know if that went into Canada Post.
I hate ordering things online because I hate the whole process of waiting.
Oh yeah. Well, no, some
I-
stuff comes in right away. It's just this stuff. This one just came in like quite a ways away. Like I don't know why it was supposed. It said it was taking so long to get here, but it was getting ridiculous.
Like I ordered another one of my train shirts.
Yep.
And I ordered it. When did I order it? Like the 18th or something? Yeah, I ordered it on either the 17th or 18th. And last time I ordered shirts, it took 2 weeks. So that means it should technically be here by the 1st.
Yep.
Hopefully. But like, you never know. And it's that whole I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like, why? So I hate waiting. That's my thing. That was my rant. Sorry about the rant.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, even though next weekend I'm going to Arnprior for the train show, I'm actually not far from Tilsonburg where I am.
Right now?
Yeah.
You should come.
I already have a commitment.
Oh. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know.
It wouldn't be me if I
But
wasn't
who
giving you a
knows?
hard
Maybe. No, I know. But what I may do, like maybe a few weeks after that for the day.
Yeah.
Actually,
Go say hey to
Highland
everybody.
Husky, yeah, Highland Husky. You're about the carrier pigeon things. I think Canada Post is actually faster than DHL.
I don't think I've ever used DHL. I think my package itself, it's coming by US UPS.
Yep.
So that might be a whole other story. But... Okay, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look terrible. Because that's what I aim to do. Something that's not completely terrible. Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like, geez, I still got to get those 2 Go units over to Tristan's house too.
Yeah. Well, he's at the club today. He didn't bring. He was thinking of bringing my F-59s, but he didn't have the programmer down.
Yeah.
He didn't bring the programmer, and well, they're only on address 3 right now.
I really need to take mine out of the box because I haven't even removed it from the box yet.
Which one?
I told you I got a lockdown programmer, right?
Oh, that programmer. Yeah. The programmer. I thought you were talking about your F-59s for a second.
Well, they're all out of the box too. Well, no, I put 2 back, but I've removed them all from the box. And then I put 2 of them back so I could transport them over to Tristan's house. But
yeah.
I'm still very, very disgruntled about that.
It was just probably your layout there, because usually ESU just likes to work with ESU programs to get programmed. Once they're programmed,
Yeah.
you can run them on anything.
Yeah. Like I feel like I knew that, and I feel like I should have gotten one sooner. But like I said, like I've done all my F40s. All the F40s were done with no issues. You know what I mean? And I've got 4 of them. So, and then 2 of the F59s, no problem, right? You were there. You seen it.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Still a pain, but yeah, it'll just be nice when I can use them. I think that's
yeah.
You know, like I used a couple of them last week. Yeah, I ran them last week for the Wednesday thingy. Another thing I want to try is airbrushing. People keep recommending me to do airbrushing, and I should try, but
Yep.
that's getting around to trying it, right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Time is it? 107. I think what I'll
Oh,
do is
yeah.
I'll finish weathering the car and then I'll call it a day.
Okay.
This is my contribution of doing one thing a day, whether it's cleaning track, doing
Oh, Highland Husky
something.
says you should dull coat it after.
Oh yeah, I'll seal it with a dull coat for sure. I mean, you probably
Plus,
won't
you don't want to
be.
get your hands all grainy.
Well, a lot of people wear gloves, I find, but I don't. I'll just go wash my hands. And yeah, no, I feel like yeah, you should definitely. Stupid decal. It's not
That's why
noticeable.
That's why once I put the decal on, I put a dull coat first, then the win on the dull coat.
I did, and I even used what is that called? The thinning solution, the
Oh,
micro
you set
set.
it too?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why I don't like micro scale decals. They're just.
Which is weird because I've never had issues with micro scale decals.
I just find that they're very thin, which obviously has its good side because it doesn't look like out of place, right? But I just find that if it's not on a completely flat surface like a hopper, then it's it runs the risk of getting ripped and whatnot.
No, that's totally fair.
Well, definitely a big difference.
Oh yeah, it does. Well, my picture looks like it's coming in a little bit better there from, I just checked my settings there, and it's at least at 720.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Mark didn't want to go up today or something like that.
I don't know. He's been hiding lately.
I know.
I think work is. I know that work has been demanding for him lately, so that might be why.
Well, I could also be getting time. Probably prepping all the tests from getting all that ready there for the end of the year for his students.
True. That's coming up. Ooh, I got an idea.
What?
I've got a color here that's very close to the TTX.
Ah.
So I'm going to put it over top of the TTX, and I'm going to make it look like it's almost coming off.
Oh. Oh, wow. It's going to be hot tomorrow. 31 tomorrow during the day. Oof. Where I am. I don't know what to be for.
I look outside kind of guy. That's my weather. For me, it's either 100% raining or it's not raining at all. So, does it look like it's raining? Yeah, it might. Oh, I like this. Okay. I didn't realize that I had a color that was so close to this. So now I'm kind of, I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I could probably do the blue too, but. So with the TTX there, I've got a color that's very similar to it. So I put it on and I kind of brush it downward as if it's like the paint is kind of running off of it.
Okay.
Might be one of those things where you can only see or really see better if it's in person. But yeah. And now for the blue.
Now I got good light. Instead of having that beam shining above my head.
Yeah, it's kind of what I've got going on here too. It's kind of a pain. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the same thing on this side because I like it.
And my brother just called. I got to. I'm gonna have to send him a message and say, "Can I call you back in a bit?" Actually, with the light off, it actually looks a lot better on from my screen here too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, after making those adjustments with the GMD ones, I told you that everything runs a lot better. And
Oh yeah.
like, I know you know, but yeah, I'm from with my experience, like after me trying it and what you had recommended, yeah, that definitely works a lot better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because the older unit is a little bit faster, but once you put a little bit of weight on it, and then you
Yeah.
let the first one, it works a lot better.
I think it's because I'm used to using things right out the box as opposed to things being as dialed as those are. Like they're
Yeah.
dialed in, you know?
It took
Regime
about
to
it
the
took
number.
yeah, Regin took quite some time of trying to dial those in. Excuse me. I think it took like an hour and a half to dial those in there just to really give it that just to give her that so much realism.
Yeah. I am not sure how he did that, but whatever he did it.
Oh, he did it right there with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right at Hobby House.
Does he have presets? Can he know?
Now he does. Because he saves the file and leaves it on his computer, so that if you have an issue, he'll just reset your file like that.
Oh, okay. So basically what he did was he did one and then he just copied that onto the other one but changed the road name, basically.
No, he did each one and then saved it to his computer. So say if my units just dump,
Yeah.
he could put it on a programming track and reprogram it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he saved
That's how good he is.
Dang.
What improvements did I make to? Well, it's got so much realism now, and I had Tristan weather them like crazy.
I think that'll be next for me. I think the next thing I'm going to try to weather will be a locomotive. I think I can.
Which one? One of your F7s?
Oof. Probably my Walthers. I'll try with my Walthers CN because even if I do mess up a little bit, it's like 200 loco, not a 400.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I'm confident, but I'm not like, Luke Towan confidence. Like, I can do a car like this and not feel like I've completely pooped it. So, to me, that's a win.
Oh yeah, that is. That's always a win. Yeah, I didn't get what Lauren was. So is it just because everyone's just waiting on Decals to get like the SD60Fs going? Because someone was talking about Aurora Miniatures on your stream there that night.
It's decoders.
Yeah,
Decoders
so
is the big thing.
Yeah.
A lot of manufacturers are like, the stuff is put on hold because they don't have decoders.
Okay.
Supply and demand. There's lots of demand, but not enough supply.
Hmm.
Richard, which one is it? Is it a zebra or is it a noodle?
Or is it a 54?
Or a 54?
Or is it an NAR? It could be an NAR painted up. It could also be that one special run they did out in Alberta, or it could be a special run one they did out in BC.
Oh, the possibilities. Yo, here's a question.
Okay.
Would you sooner, Rapido, do another run of A, GMD ones, or B, another run of the Dash 8, but because they're no longer doing the whatever they had that
The
called,
prime
where it was
mover?
prime mover, so they do it with all the fixins.
Ooh,
What would you
ooh.
rather? What would you rather have?
Hmm.
And this is open to everybody. I want to see what people are thinking.
That's actually a hard choice for me.
Because I wouldn't mind a couple of Dash 8s that are done up nicely. Like, I paid 200 for that last one that I had, but like, and it was a really good runner. It had a lot of good weight to it.
Yeah.
It's comparable. It's not exact, but it's comparable to the SD60 that Aurora is doing.
Okay.
So, like, if you're looking to kind of raise the stakes with what your company is doing, you want to make something comparable but better, or you want to kind of challenge these other companies. So to see something like that, them going head to head with something like this, would be really neat.
Well, Tristan was saying when he first looked up my F-59s, he couldn't believe of how much Rapido has come along, because he always used to do that, like the step lights, the truck lights, and everything. And when he saw my 2 units, like already with everything, he was like, "Damn."
Yeah. It's true. They listen, you know, and I know sometimes it might not feel that way because you know
But
people will
that's
be
also why some units are also getting a little bit more expensive now these days because of how more
that's true.
lights are. Richard, what was the list again? Another run of GMD ones or a run of Dash 8s to Rapido detailed standard, not the prime mover.
It's a tough call. I mean, I could go for both. Let's be honest, one of each. That's like my, you know, that's my saying, one of each. But if you have to break it down, right, and you can only do one, and I didn't even get a GMD one from the first run, and I still like that's on my list. It's
well, the first run was like old style, to tell you the truth.
yeah. Also, to the standards that they have today, you know,
I have a second. Yeah, I have a second run and I have a third first run.
I think Richard would go for a GMD one. That's my guess, which I don't blame you for. I wouldn't blame you for saying GMD one.
Nope.
Like I said, I'd be happy with either. But because I'm still wondering. They've got this barbecue, like it's like 2 weeks away. I think 2 weeks away Monday. I think I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm wondering what that big announcement's going to be, what they're working on. So.
Yep. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Rapido Trains did do a special run for PWRS. They actually did the SRY of BC. They actually did a couple of GMD ones there. They're sold out though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same with the N scale.
There's no wrong answer here with this, guys.
Oh yeah. So it was only if the GMD ones they have to do the six. They did the 6 axles for in northern Alberta scheme, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, yeah, everything else is all HO. Oh wait, they're in. It said in stock, sold out at manufacturer, but these were N scale GMD ones. But if you are an N scaler, I will tell you right now, it's a little bit expensive, but you can get the whole fleet of N scale Zebra GMD ones. They still have a set, I think, left.
Now, as a expressway or as a CP fan, and you like your expressway locomotive. Wait, did you only have one, right? You didn't get two?
No, I only got one.
Are you in the market for a second, or are you waiting till they do cars and then say, okay, I'll take a second?
Oh no, I already got so many SD40s that I can just match with them, like some of the older or newer runs, which I'll do. But the cars are the priority right now.
Yeah. Well, did you hear when Lauren said, just wait, because you had asked.
I did.
I don't know what that means. It's so vague, but
I know he said that last time, and it's been 2 years, Lauren. 2 years. What's going on?
Get on that, Lauren. Yeah, it's tough because, like, I'm sure that if he made the calls for some of this stuff, it would have been done by now.
Yeah.
Where you're at the mercy of the manufacturer at that point. What are they willing to do? How much are they willing to do? And other versions of that. So.
Well, yeah, because there were technically two versions of the expressway cars.
Oh, there was? Two
Yes.
versions.
Yes. They were painted in expressway colors.
Okay.
So the ones that Rapido are doing, they're the 505 series. Well, expressway, these were CP cars, but they had the expressway logo on them, and it was the exact same style car, but instead of a knuckle in between, what they did was put 5 cars together in a set, and 3 of the cars each had drawbars to the 2 end cars.
Yeah.
And then they went to the tandem 5 quintuple set later of the actual expressway marked cars.
Yeah, that'd be a tough sell, I think, unless it was done as a box set where you buy the 5 cars and you get the bars with it, or the 5 cars with bars.
Yeah, it will have to be a 5 car set no matter what if you're going to try to do an expressway.
Yeah.
But if you do it, say, with no trailers, then probably you could do with it.
Kind of like when Kato does a 5 car set of whatchamacallits?
You mean a 3 car?
No, they do the well cars in 5 sets.
No, they do them in 3 sets.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, I know Walters did a 3 car set, but sometimes, unless it's the smaller.
Kato only did a 3 car set. Walters did the 5 car 40 footer set because Kato has the 53 foot sets, the 53 foot 3 car sets.
Gotta clean that.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so CP. So I'm looking at the cars right now. One of the original expressway cars. Before it used to be like a CP normal car, and then it got converted to an expressway. But yeah, I'll send you the link via YouTube.
Just want to go full screen for a second, just so I can see this. I want to see if you can see it. Okay, so I dirtied up the end there. You can kind of see the top.
Okay.
Top's not the best, but then I wonder if I get closer here. I kind of made it faded, but also I made it so that the blue and the red were kind of bleeding, and I made this side kind of bleeding too. Same thing with this side, and just overall just lightened it up.
Okay.
Like that yellow.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's nothing special, but it's when you do things like that for yourself, then it means that much more.
Yeah. Yeah, but I sent you the link to that one. We'll get the other one. If you look on the Facebook and on the YouTube chat, I put one of the expressway cars up there.
I didn't get any notification yet.
No, it's in the chat there in the YouTube.
Oh, right.
Because I don't know how to open that up from this side.
Two seconds. Let's go. See, I like this better when it was brown.
Yeah. And now I'm also sending the other link into the YouTube chat just to show you the two styles of cars. So that's the two styles of expressway cars if you want to pull those up there and show the viewers.
Yes. I'm just trying not to touch my computer because my hands are full of weathering powder stuff.
Okay.
So I'll have to do that in a minute.
Sparky says he just likes the Dorito trailer.
The burrito trailer?
Yeah, he opened up the link.
Yeah, if anybody wants, well, yeah, it kind of makes it easier on me. If anybody wants to see it, then just, yeah, give it a look, see.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the two styles of cars of the expressway. And that was after the Iron Highway set. You're still on full screen, just to let you know.
Oh, I knew that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the lights came back on. Someone walked through.
But if you need anything from OVR, you can always order it and then just put that I'll pick it up next week.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I was going to let Perry know, but I totally forgot. Yeah, just make sure you note it as Chris will pick up on Saturday.
Well, I do. Well, my RS-18s are not there yet.
No. Not yet.
Your sand tower is coming along pretty good.
It's trying. It, it's just a little bit more detail for the scene, right? Like, it's not really going to accomplish too much, but really looking to finish some of these spots and make them look a little bit more full.
Yeah. Tim's on.
They tim it like that. How's it going?
Yep.
Tim, you missed it. I weathered a boxcar. You can kind of see it right here. Tim, if you're around, you can jump on. I've got a little bit more to go before I jump off, but
yeah, keep chatting with us, man. Like, I'm just here chatting with them.
I was so lonely.
Yeah, I got plans to work on some stuff later, but it's for his episode, which I just got to figure out how to get that segment to you there once I get it all done.
Well, I'm in no rush, so I think. Oh, you remember how we did the data transfer?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we basically got to be like almost next to each other with the iCloud.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how long that video, because I'm going to try to put it all together in my editor on my phone. Yeah. And I just don't know how long that's going to take.
Even if you do it in, like, I try to do clips that are.
Well, it just depends on how big it is too. That's why.
Yeah. Because of the format and all that.
Yeah. Oh, such a beautiful day.
Yeah, I think I'm washing the car after this. So
I
that'll be
washed
fun.
the truck Friday, and then Saturday a bird pooped on my truck.
That's the worst. That
I
just
hate
makes
that.
existence seem that much worse.
Yeah.
Oh man. I can't even describe the amount of pain that I go through when that happens. You come out of the car wash, all of a sudden it's overcast, and you're like, you better not.
Rain, I don't mind. It's bird poop though that
So
gets to me a little.
disrespectful.
Yes.
How dare you? Like with mine, it doesn't show as much unless it hits like where the black paint is.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the beauty of having a white vehicle. You can't see stuff like that unless you're like right up close. But yeah, with big red truck like that, like with what you have,
Yeah.
sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm gonna have to look at some reference photos to see what other colors these are because I didn't want to paint the whole thing black because I don't think it is fully black. Unless it is and it's just weathered. I know the hoses are black, but and the very top is blue. I'll probably have to lighten up that blue a little bit though, but other than that. But pictures of this one are really easy to find on Google. Like when you Google North Bay, Ontario Northland shop.
Oh, your sand tower?
Yeah.
Because if you actually give me the car number, I can actually find your car number that box car for you.
Oh no, I already did. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the sanding tower.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, this is actually it's graffitied just like the real one. So where it has the custom stuff here,
yeah.
that's what it looks like on the real car. That rail net dot pictures or whatever it's called, it's a very, very good site for
Railroad
stuff
Picture
like
Archives.
yeah. That is a link I save in my phone.
Yeah, what is it? Is it a
T-Box. Are you looking up the picture of it?
T-box? Yeah, I was actually going to try and see if I can find it.
I'll give you the road number once you get to the T-Box.
Type list views boxcars 189 view. What's the number?
661229.
Oh, okay. I'm in a wrong style. Okay, this is the
Yeah,
wrong
this is High Cube.
T-box. Yeah, I went to TOBX.
Yeah, that's what this is. TBOX.
Yeah, TBOX. I looked in TOBX. TB. Oh, it's not there. I just see TOAX, TOBX, TOCX. It's a TOBX, you say?
TBOX. T-Box.
It's
or
okay.
TTX. You could look under TTX, maybe. I can't remember where I see it.
Okay, it's okay by. All right, I'm gonna go to search here. So it's TBOX.
Yep.
And what's the number?
661229.
Oh, there's only two of them. There's only two photos of it.
Yep.
When it was clean.
Which is boring.
Yeah. Too bad it only got you the one side and not the other side.
Yeah, that's why I just put some random stuff on the other side.
Yeah. But is that the actual decals you got for this car?
No, I did them. I drew it out from the picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, custom. Like I drew it right onto the car, and then I uh, painted it the way it's with the colors and all that.
Ah.
It's easier when you know what it says, but when you can't really read it, it makes it that much more difficult. So you kind of have to wing it,
Yeah.
which was definitely the case for this. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what they say, but did my best.
Yeah. Hmm. Actually, with search, I'm going to see if I can ONR 6611.
Oh, I couldn't find any of the barrel ore cars on there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, I'd like to see what kind of graffiti I could do on those, or like
Oh,
weather.
did you see BA Rail Systems latest video
Yep. Yeah.
about running? No, like doing some running.
Yep. With the long slew of barrel ore cars.
Yeah,
Yep. Get all the zebras pulling.
yeah, that was a lot of power pull on that. And did you just see how dirty the ONR cars were?
Yeah, you couldn't even see the symbol.
I know.
I was like, no. How will the people know it's O&R? The funny thing is that when they got purchased by these next people,
Yeah,
they basically turned them into like an all black car, and the all black car just looks rusted and dirty, and you can't. There's no logo on it. It's just whatever reporting mark.
yeah.
So
So Tim's asking for where he saw the photo of this car. I am going to send him the link in the chat.
oh, for the car that I did.
Yep. There you go, Tim. There's the link to the actual photo.
It looks like it's Mob or Mob, and then Z something on the other side. It kind of gets cut off by the number, but
Yeah.
and then yeah, I just use some. I know Tim hates it, but I use some decals on this side. He does everything like by hand, so the decal thing is not something that he's a fan of.
Yeah.
Respectfully so, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
because to each their own. I'm just gonna rinse my brush. Give me one second. Ooh, ow, it hurts.
Hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I set out to do everything that I said I was going to do today, and I did it in under 2 hours, which is great.
Yeah, we still got 9 minutes until the stream's done.
True. So let me see here. Just fix this. No. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I did this car here. The roof is not great, but I really like the sides of it here, and the ends look really nice. I did the dirt.
Yeah, it
going
looks
up.
really good, man.
I just gotta do a clear coat spray on that to lock that in, and then this was all white, and then I painted the top of it blue like it's supposed to be. Gotta lighten it up though, and then I did the rest of it black except for the base, which I'll probably do like a concrete color.
You know what you should do with that? Put a little bit of copper on each corner to give it that bit of a rust theme. Like just try to dry brush a little bit of a copper style like paint at each corner where the bolts where it's bolted into the concrete pad gives it a little bit of a rust.
I'll have to do something like that because I don't even have any copper paint, so I'll have to get some. I was just using what I had, which was a blue, which the blue is okay. I just gotta make it look a lot lighter and dirtier, and then do something with the black paint because that looks,
Yeah.
I have so many cars that I still need to weather and whatnot. I think I should even start adding just some dirt to along the bottom of my passenger cars just to add that little bit, Like they're supposed to be clean in general, but like even with the locomotive, like adding a bit of rust to the front of the plow would be, it adds that little bit of nice touch to it.
Yeah, it does.
It's tough. I look at it and I'm like, well, there goes a $400 mistake. Again, confidence isn't totally there, but I'm sure if I do it with the GP9s, then hopefully. These cars here, I think I paid like $20 or $30 for something like that there, and then I just add the decals to it. Or I'll, like I did with this one, I do the custom number, but I always check to make sure. I'm like, can I find this exact car on the railpictures.net? And if I do, then I try to replicate that. I don't have one here. But yeah, there's tons. Like my bulkhead flat cars, they're not on there. A lot of my box cars, not on there. Can't find the numbers. But the ones that I do, I definitely try to replicate that. Unless it's like outrageous, then I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. So
wait, give me an O&R box car for a minute. I just want to see.
O&R box car?
Yeah, one of your modern ones.
Okay. Well, I've got two here that are very similar. One's an Atlas. I think this one is.
Yeah, we'll try the exact rail one. I just gotta wait for my thing to load up here for a sec.
I don't think I could find any of my exact rail, but most of my Atlas I could find. Is this exact rail? Probably.
Okay.
It's either exact rail or Athearn. Or are those my Athearn? No, my exact rail are back there. This is an Athearn.
Okay. O&R. Okay. O&R. Okay. Give me your four numbers.
7838.
Okay, there's nothing on that one. Wow.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like, it's so tough.
Yeah, well, that could also be. Well, hang on a sec. By railroad, I'm going to go by railroad here. Regional, Ontario Northland Railway, rolling stock, 468. Mo equipment, reefer car, box car. Yeah. So what number? Oh, okay. I found some box cars. What number did you say? It's a 7.8 series.
7838. 38? 38. Yeah.
Because I found 7832.
Yeah.
It was built in 1978. This car. Holy jumper! Why are you going? And I found 7837.
Which I'm sure is probably one of my other cars. Oh wait, 7837?
Yep.
It's this one. It's the Atlas. So the Atlas ones are easier to find than the Athearn, but even these ones, like this is one of the ones. Nope, it wasn't this one. It was another one.
Yeah. Oh,
where they
yeah,
put the Trillium
you could
one
do
upside down.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird how they did put that one, but yeah, I found
Oh wait, yeah, this.
73.
I don't know if you can see that, but the Trillium is upside down.
Yeah, 73.7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's actually got some rust on the bottom there for that. This photo was taken in 1995. Whew. It was taken in Vancouver, BC. Okay. Yeah, because I also, your gondolas are here there too. Just no one ever did the ore cars. On this site, I think they did it on another. They may have posted them on another railroad pictures website. Maybe, who knows? You never know.
Yeah, it's you go looking for them, but you can't always find them. But like there's ones that do stick out. The same thing with the sorry, I'm picking something up. I dropped. Same thing with the cylindrical hoppers. I'll go through, and I think half of them I couldn't even find the actual car, especially with the NARC, because I wanted to do something nice with those. Given that they're really expensive cars, and I wanted to do like a nice weathering job on it, but I can't even find prototype photos of them. So it was very, tough.
Oh, which car is that?
The Saskatchewans, the NARCs.
Yeah.
So I couldn't
you
find
wanted
them.
to do a Northland style one like that?
No. I wanted to do like a weathering job on the two that I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and see if there was graffiti, if there's graffiti on them or whatever, but I couldn't find the photos. So.
Okay. Let's see here. Hang on. It's not a leasing company. I think it'd be industrial, maybe.
All right, Sparky, have yourself a good week, and we'll see you on
Or
Saturday.
wait, maybe private owner.
Either way, it's all good. I figure, every so often I get in the mood to, do something like that where, I weather something or do the graffiti, but
So I
which is usually after
found the
watching
recording
one,
marks. I found them.
after watching one of Tim's streams, anyways.
Yeah, I found
Oh,
out
you
where
did?
yeah, I found the photos. So if you look up under private owner in railroadarchives.net,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go all the way down, and they're SKNX or SKPX.
Oh, so they are on there.
They are on there.
Huh.
What's your numbers?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea where those cars are right now. They're probably, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll check for it after. If you found them on there, then I gotta look harder. Then I gotta do a bit more digging.
Oh yeah. Like I think some of them right now. Yeah, there's a. If you have 475, there's actually some good on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's actually been renumbered to MGLX too, even though it says Saskatchewan on the side.
Oh,
but it's
weird.
still an S. Yeah, but it's still on the Saskatchewan Grain Car Corporation, the SK NX units.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll take a look and see, because yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like. There's no graffiti on those; they're just weathered, right?
Oh no, there's graffiti on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll send you the photo. I'll send you it via. Okay, I'm opening it up on the YouTube chat now. It's there. If you want to take a look at it.
It doesn't allow me to click on it, because when I click on it, it goes up like that. Because I'm a mod, so I have to go over it and look at it after.
Okay. All right.
It comes up, or I'll just I'll note it down and then I'll take a look. But either way, yeah, we'll wrap things up, and thank you everybody for watching today. Sunday brunch kit builds. We won't be back next week because we'll be in Toronto, so no brunch build next Sunday. But in 2 weeks, we will be back, and who knows? We might have some kits, might do some more weathering, graffiti, a little bit of everything. We'll see what happens. I can't plan that far ahead, but yeah. So on Wednesday we're gonna run some trains, and if you want to join for that, same time, 12 noon, we'll go live, and I'm gonna do a neat one this week. So you guys stick around for that.
Yeah,
but,
I'll be probably working during that day. I'll be working at noon there, so I won't be able to watch until later.
Nuts. Well, thank you for joining anyways today.
Hey,
it was
anytime.
definitely unexpected. But either way, you guys have a good week, and we will see you next Saturday in Tillsonburg.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get on the stream there via the Empire Train Show, but we'll see what happens.
All right, sounds good.
If you could do it, with SteamYard.
I won't be able to. I'll be doing it from my phone, because I only do SteamYard through my computer. So no internet connection out there like this one. So unfortunately.
Okay, guys. Well,
you guys have a great week.
Yeah, have a good one, everyone.